who is really important are the congressmen, right? So
Yeah.
Congress, they have ceded their power. They don't even have no power. They're not even trying to pretend that they have power. If you watch a budget hearing, they're not even getting budgets from his departments like they're supposed to be getting them submitted. So take them out of the equation. Who runs your city? Who's on your city council? Who's on your school board? Who, that stuff is important. That stuff has a real life implication, right? Back to my state, they rejected a measure to create a minimum wage, a state mandated minimum wage that would start at $10, y'all, and then it would go up to $12 within 10 years or something like that. But tomorrow they will consider a bill to give themselves a $30,000 a year raise. Tomorrow, that's what the Louisiana legislature will be deciding. Should we as legislators and the governor get a raise? But they hands down said, we're never going to mandate your employer to pay you $10 an hour. That is important. That is what gets decided at the local and state level. So I'm going to always say, vote. Like, all politics is local. Vote in your local election. I don't care who you vote for. I don't care what party you support. Vote in your local election, because that is the thing that matters the most. Vote for congressional representation. Understand who your senator is, who your state rep is, who your congressional rep is. Pay attention to that stuff. The presidency, I don't care about the presidency. And I wish we could like separate voting in a way that made sense, where pay attention to what's going on locally, and then the other things will work themselves out.
Okay. All right. I got it. I got you. I got you. I was going to say something about, using AI. So one of the things that we've been doing locally is me and my girlfriends will have like a party. We'll have a party. We'll use AI to literally go through every single measure. We'll go through every single thing, every prop, all the things, and just kind of understand what is the pros and cons of this. What is this for? Because there's a lot of language in there that'll say one thing, but then, it'll be for this, and they'll just talk about it being like, here's what it'll do for the community. But there's like there's somewhere in the underbelly where there might be a little something shady. Somehow it affects you negatively. So we started to, during elections, just make sure that we get together and we talk through what that means for us and collectively decide what we're going to vote on. And so that's what we do.
Love that.
I cannot believe we made it through 54 minutes, y'all. Like, I
We
can't
did
believe
it.
it, because let me tell you, when I pressed go live, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure what was going to happen. Like I said, we had some issues, some technical issues today. So we just decided to freestyle it
Hard
and have
pivot.
huh?
That's a producer right there. That's a hard pivot.
Yeah, baby. I was like, all right, well, this is what we about to do. You just so happen to have two producers and two journalists at heart, two filmmakers, two storytellers. So it worked out. It worked out,
It did.
but yeah,